Bandag retread plant in Griffin has been reduced to smoldering ruins tonight. The facility used to produce retreads for truck tires. But early this morning it caught fire. The cause is yet unknown. Every available fireman from the city's 3 stations was there. About all they could do was throw water on it and prevent it from spreading. Of course, a fire of this size, where tires and rubber products are burning, are always headaches for firefighters. But in this case, they're not only battling a blaze, they're battling the bitter cold. In fact, firemen seem to have more trouble with the cold than with the fire. The ice was a big obstacle. At times, they were reduced to walking on eggshells to avoid falling down. The ice and water on the ground and on their pants was such a problem, firefighters used this burning tractor trailer to dry out wet socks and gloves and to keep themselves warm. Meanwhile, Bandag employees watched in disbelief. For Don Cox, a 4-year employee, it was a sad experience.
As far as I'm concerned, it's the best place in Griffin you can work. Benefits were great, pay was great, people were great.
The fire is expected to keep burning for at least another day. At that time, investigators will search for a cause. In Griffin, David Johnson, WSB News.
And broke for breakfast when the fire started. The roof and then the walls collapsed. The plant is a total loss. Assistant Fire Chief James Beelan says the fire was well underway when his men reached the scene.
We found it involved in the middle section of the building. It was coming through the roof.
The assistant fire chief said there was really no way to stop the fire once it got started. What water they were able to put on the blaze was no match for the 3 million pounds of rubber inside. The plant employs more than 100 people.
Nobody was hurt, but 130 Bandag employees are concerned about their jobs.
7.5 years, now we got to start all over.
Right there in that corner there where the blaze is where I worked, I just got that job a week ago. I've been here 6.5 years, and I sure hate to see it.
It really is a big shock. We, just like part of your life gone, you know.
Plant officials say they're trying to put together plans for the future, but there's no word yet on if the company...
Pretty good chance for some snow tomorrow.
It started yesterday morning at the Bandag retread company. Heavy black smoke from the fire could be seen miles away even today. Nobody was hurt, but company employees, the company employees, more than 100 of them, could be out of work for some time. Company officials say they're not sure if the plant will be rebuilt. Firemen say the blaze will continue to burn for several more days.
Frozen in the cold weather and failed to operate in yesterday's spectacular fire. No one is prepared to say that firefighters could have saved the plant if the sprinkler system had worked, but the fire alarm system is attached to the sprinkler and is triggered when the sprinkler is turned on. With no sprinkler, there was no alarm, no water on the early fire, no quick response by firefighters. Today, Griffin firefighters could only watch and keep the fire contained.
Well, we're just trying to keep the fire out of that room where there's still a bunch of raw rubber at. And all this is already burned up anyway, so we just after saving this room that hadn't collapsed on us.
Thick smoke still billows from what is now a charred shell. Griffin fire officials expect this fire, which started around 5 Monday morning, to burn for at least another day, perhaps 2 or 3 more. Investigators have not yet determined the cause of the fire, although some speculate that the severe cold overloaded the electrical system.